Hey everyone, I'm grekaosangel and welcome to another stream of my stream play of Legend of Dragoon. In the last stream we managed to go through the Valley of Corrupted Gravity, took on a second, and I guess this was the more complete version of Virage. From there we headed straight to the Thieves' Den for the Garich gang and the home of the Gigantos. We had a bit of a difficult fight considering we were stuck using Hashel, which was not a character that we had used previously, so it was a little bit tough to get through the fight with Garich and Mappy, but we did win, so that's good. We now have another party member, Kongol. Our arch enemy has now joined our side, and we are about to head back to the castle at Fletz to uncover the princess's true identity, because the one that's currently there, Lisa, I believe, is not or Emily. Yeah, Emily. I believe Emily's not the real. One of the two princesses, can't remember the name, is not real. We have to find the real one and uncover this sort of subterfuge, I can't say that word, so whatever. So we had to uncover the whole plot before everything goes, completely downhill. So that is where we're currently standing. But before we do that, there's a few optional things that we're going to do before heading to Fletz. So without any further ado, and without any further opportunity for me to mess up with what I'm trying to say, let's dive right back in to the Legend of Dragoon. All right. Okay, the first thing we want to do is head out of here. Heal up with the rock firefly since they're here. And get back to the world map. And actually it's nice that we got into a fight, because now we can start working on regaining some SP bars for Dart, considering we just got his Dragoon Spirit back.
Die. More and more. Yes. Go. Crack dance.
Actually, I want to say that Rose is almost done with her addition more and more. She is, so it's reached its max level. I wonder when we're going to get the third one. But I don't even remember what the third one was. Oh, that's a new enemy. A berserker. Huh. Well, we'll block his moves for the time being.
Die. More and more. Yes. Yes. Go. Crack dance.
Oh, that's right. Because he's dark and she's light. She does some pretty nice damage to enemies she's strong against.
Hush. Die. More and more.
Oh, damn. Maybe it's just weak defensively.
Yes. Yes.
And what's interesting is in my notes, which I thought were mistaken, actually weren't. The meteor fall that we picked up last stream when we first entered the Valley of Corrupted Gravity is actually listed on my notes to pick up on the way back through. But we already picked it up, so all we really need to do is get through this area to get back to the world map. Now, if we're fortunate enough, because I don't quite know how long most of the dialogue and story plot is going to take, we may or may not get to a particular area of the game that I always found to be completely difficult for me when I played through the game. It's a very unsettling, sort of creepy place. And the fights we had to fight there are kind of different. Take a little strategy. A little bit different than what we're used to. I don't remember. Is it this one? Nope, wrong way. Oh, and we made it out without another battle. Excellent. Oh, I spoke too soon. Forgot about this first map. Oh well. Dun, 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 dun. Love the music in this game. Yes, I am in fact talking about that area. Welcome again to the stream Alucard. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, I always it's one of the few places that really sticks out in my mind from playing this game twice before.
Yes. Go.
I'm sure now, 10 years down the road, it's not going to be that creepy to me, but when I was a teenager, it was very creepy. Very unsettling.
Hush. Hush. Die. More and more.
Easy experience, is it? Hello, Ververa? Is that how you pronounce your username? Would Vara work better? I'm not quite sure what you prefer to be called. What did I say? Vervara or Ververa? I can't remember what I said. Vara?
Hush! Die! More and more!
Vara. Okay. Vervara. Alright. Well, I will eventually pronounce it correctly in my mind. So thank you for joining me. Have you? I'm taking you're also a fan of the Legend of Dragoon. Hardblade. Okay, cool. New edition. I'm gonna assume it probably had. It's probably one of. It's probably three or four editions probably for that one. Five editions. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. There's a few things we can. Oh, I'm terribly sorry about that. I typically stream, depending on what I have going on, Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights. Or I guess technically, since I usually start after midnight, Wednesday, early Wednesday and Thursday morning, I'll do a 2-hour stream. Usually those are my nights off, so I'll get at least a 2-hour stream in around that time. I do have some vacation days coming up sometime next month, so I'll probably have a good week where I might just stream 4 or 5 nights in a row. I try to mix it up, but it kind of depends on what's going on. But those 2 days in particular, unless circumstances, take it out of my hands, that's when I stream pretty much every week. Yeah, I noticed that. Pretty much, if someone follows me, I make every effort to follow them back as a good token of good faith and stuff like that. Now, there's a few things we could do. After Lin goes home to Donau, we could actually follow after him and see some scenes. Which is actually what we're probably going to do instead of heading straight to Fletz, because that's the main plot point that we should be following. But there's a few optional things that we're going to do beforehand. I do need to look at the world map to see. Before we go back to Fletz, we want to head out to the south. Instead of going down to Fletz, we want to continue on that right path down into south, north, south into South Surdeo, North Surdeo, something like that. We want to head back to Lohan for a really nice surprise that if you didn't know you could get this early. It'll be interesting. Okay. Okay, so now that we've witnessed their wedding, got, I believe, a key item. I'm not quite sure what it does. Probably nothing. It's probably just a nice little, Easter egg type thing. Yeah, it's just something that's interesting to hold on to. Okay, so now we want to head back to Lohan. Actually, while we're here, we might want to pick up some stuff. Anything new? Nope, nothing here. Oh. How much you want to bet that the lady at the bottom corner that I just saw is the item shop? Yep. I don't think I caught that the first time I came through here. And it doesn't have anything really necessary there. Wind attack. I'm trying to think if there's any enemies coming up that we're going to be able to use that on. Maybe. I'll buy at least one. And we'll head back to Lohan next. Oh yes, those ones are difficult. Earthshakers. Interestingly enough, we just got a very powerful wind. Okay. Give us a chance to not have to worry about being attacked as I try out Rose's new addition. Stupid camera angle messed me up. Let's change that. Okay, messed that one up. In you guys' opinions, what is the hardest edition on for you, and what character is it? You find that sometimes the editions that have the most amount of additions are harder than those that don't have many as much, or if it's just the timing that you have to get right? Well, I got 4 that time. Madness Hero. I've heard of that. Who has that? Oh, damn it. I was not expecting a counter.
Yes. Go. Crack dance.
Is that his final one? It almost sounds like something that might be his final one. Please tell me it's not the next one I learn. So that would be very disheartening. Alright, we want to go, if I'm not mistaken, south of Serdeo.